Mark, in Matthew 25, Jesus lays out what has sometimes been called a Christian manifesto, and one of the things that he's pretty hot on is that if people are hungry and thirsty or naked or sick or whatever, that what we do to those people we're doing to him. And again, the other passage that is often called the Christian manifesto is the Magnificat, where it says the hungry have been filled with good things, but the rich have been sent empty away. And I guess that's what the bishops were picking up on when they said the biblical tradition is not only biased to the poor, but warns constantly against too much power falling into the hands of too few. Many people would say that over the last 5 years, the rich have got a lot richer and the poor have got a lot poorer.
Well, they may say that, but there have been studies that actually would disagree with that. Having said that, I feel very uncomfortable actually with some of the statistics that come out, for example, where you see the difference between the people at the top of a company and the people at the bottom of a company, and the difference in terms of how much that variance is. What is actually extraordinary is the extent to which that increased massively under the Labour government, and I think it was Tony Blair who made the immortal words, which was, "I am intensely relaxed about David Beckham being a multi-millionaire." And whilst we're all fans of David Beckham and football, and that's great, the reality of it is there are an awful lot of people who aren't getting a lot of money, and we do know for an absolute fact that there's quite a lot of money being concentrated in certain parts of society, and actually an awful lot of people are really struggling to make ends meet. It's a difficult one. I do actually believe in redistribution to a certain extent, and that's why I support actually the fact that we charge those people on higher salaries 45p in the pound to pay tax, whereas at the other end of the scale we have removed, I think it's 3 million people out of tax altogether by raising tax-free allowance.
That is a reduction from 50p, isn't it?
Well, it was actually it's an increase of 5p over what was happening throughout the Labour government, and I think there was some slightly strange policies. But the point I was going to come on to, Eva, which actually...
but there was 50p in the pound.
The point I'm going to come on to, Eva, which is the incredibly important point, is that actually if you overtax people, actually what you do is you end up getting the wrong dynamics coming out of this. We're a very, very international country, and capital will flight. And actually one of the important things that's happened as a result of the reduction of the top rate of tax back to just 5p more than it was for the vast majority of the Labour government, is that actually tax receipts have gone up as a result of that rather than coming down, because certain peculiarities happen. And look, we don't approve of any of this sort of stuff. If people are evading tax, they will be hunted down and caught and sent to prison and or certainly fined. But the important point is that if you get this balance right, your economy works well and everybody benefits. If you get that balance wrong, actually what you do is you drive away wealth creators from this country, or you dampen down their enthusiasm to be wealth creators. And finding that magic point, that sort of high point on the Laffer curve, which is which we're all economists are looking for, is a very, very difficult place to get to.
We'll come back to the economy in a minute, but on the regional